Thank you, Vijay, for being with us today. It's a pleasure having you. 3 sessions of higher prices according to the the Saudi minister statements, and we have seen gains. Do you think but we are seeing today also gains. Do you think it's related to the Russian statements?
Well, the main gains that we have seen in the last 2 weeks in oil has majorly been because of the supply that had been reduced. We are seeing the effects of it coming now. We saw the inventories of crude oil coming to negative 12 million barrels in the US yesterday. Also, we saw the inventories came down for diesel as well as gasoline. So, an inventory glitch is what we are seeing right now, which actually took the prices higher in the last 2 weeks. We are seeing it fall today a little bit, almost 2% down, and that's majorly because the debt ceiling issues are getting bigger and bigger till they get solved.
Why Alexander Novak is saying that OPEC Plus will not intervene, but Russia has the benefit to have more prices because they need the money. What is the support of Alexander Novak to limit the prices when Russia is one of the beneficiaries?
Absolutely, it's very difficult to limit the prices. What can be done is only that the supply can be reduced a little more from here. But to reduce supplies at a very high zone will neither be beneficial to Russia or any of the OPEC countries. So it has to be a cost versus benefit analysis. And when it comes to the beneficiaries, of course, they are all going to be benefiting from a higher oil price. But at the same time, the supply cannot be reduced beyond a certain point. So yes, there are certain countries in the OPEC Plus who do have a much more desirable position right now and others who do not. But overall, the beneficiaries are all the OPEC Plus countries.
You mentioned the inventories in the U.S. We had statements about Novak, and we have very disappointing numbers from Germany showing a retreat. So we have so many differences in the news. But what do you focus more in order to decide the prices, the supply or the demand?
The supply right now is pretty much fixed and it doesn't look like it's going to be reduced a lot more. So the demand has to be weighed in. The major news that came in today are the GDP numbers. We had Germany at negative 0.3%. We had the US GDP which was at 1.3% positive. At the same time, we also had China GDP forecast which actually are suggesting only a 5% growth. To me, that number of 5% growth in China is the major reason why oil is down today. And it does look like if China is not going to see a much higher increase in GDP numbers and in export numbers, oil prices can go even more sluggishly down from here.
Thank you very much, Vijay, for being with us today. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you so much.